Tribute to the goddess Hara Ke, the river goddess of Niger. Beneath the tumultuous surface of the Niger River, where the water churned and whirled with life's incessant dance, Hara Ke, the goddess of sweet water, glided with an elegance that belied the chaos above. Her form was as fluid as the liquid realm she inhabited, her skin shimmering with the iridescent hues of dawn's first lights. She moved with purpose through the underwater haven, her gentle touch soothing the restless souls that gathered in her abode, their ethereal forms swirling around her in silent reverence. The two dragons, Godi and Goru, massive protectors of this sacred space, lay coiled on either side of the riverbed's entrance. Their coils were the color of night, a stark contrast to the golden sands beneath them, and their eyes, fierce and vigilant, watched over Hara Ke and the souls in her care. With the mere flick of their powerful tails, they could stir currents that would cleanse any lingering shadows from the spirits awaiting rebirth. Rest now, Hara Ke whispered to a soul that lingered close, its essence wavering like a candle flame caught in a breeze. Let the waters of renewal carry away the burdens you have borne. As she spoke, her voice carried the melody of rain, softly falling upon the fertile earth, promising growth and new beginnings. Around her, the river's depth seemed to answer her call, for the water here was more than just mere substance. It was imbued with her divine essence, the seeds of life, invisible to mortal eyes, swirled in the currents, and the soil of the riverbed teemed with unseen potential, ready to burst forth at her command. Hara Ke raised her hands, palms up towards the heaven beyond the water, and the river responded. A warm current rippled through the depths, carrying the promise of spring, the anticipation of weather kind and bounteous, the hope of providence and harvest yet to come. In their silent symphony of growth and rejuvenation, all conducted by the goddess's will. Awaken, she murmured to the stillness, as the earth awakens with spring. In response to her invocation, a soft glow emanated from the river's heart, painting the water with the shades of new life. The souls around her began to shimmer with renewed vitality, their essence mingling with the seeds and the soil, intertwined in the cycle of rebirth. Godi and Goru, ever watchful sentinels, flexed their wings, sending waves of power through the domain. The images of dragons, symbols of strength and guardianship, were etched into the very essence of this place, a testament to their sacred duty. As Hara Ke continued her tender ministrations, the cycle of life under the Niger River flowed unabated, the souls in her charge ready to embark on the journey of rebirth. And above, unbeknownst to the world of men, the river surged with the blessings of a goddess, heralding the coming of spring. The sun perched high in the expansive sky, a golden eye watching over the arid lands of Namibia. The air was alive with expectancy, tinged with the aroma of tilled earth ready to cradle the seeds that would soon nestle into its fold. The villagers moved with purpose, their hands busy and brows glistening under the relentless gaze of the sun. Today we honor her, an elder whispered, his voice carrying the weight of traditions as he carefully laid out his assortments of garden tools around the ground. Around him, others followed suit, their movements a dance of reverence to the rites of spring. They formed a mosaic of activity, each person a part of the intricate pattern that celebrated life and the promise of renewal. The elder's hands, calloused from seasons past, tenderly brushed against the wooden handle of his hoe. It was more than a tool. It was an extension of his will to coax sustenance from the stubborn soil. Beside it lay the seeds, small vessels of potential that held within them the green whispers of Hara Ke's spirit. May the waters of your grace nourish these seeds, he intoned, lifting a handful of the precious grain towards the azure expanse above. The other villagers echoed his prayers, their voices a chorus of unity and hope. May your dragons guard our growth, they continued, invoking the fierce protectors of the goddess. Imagined dragon images seemed to swirl around them, a silent testament to the power that watched over the cycle of sowing and reaping. Let the gentle rains come, let the harvest be bountiful, the children chanted, their eyes bright with innocence of youth and unwavering belief in the providence of the divine. As if in response to their collective plea, a breeze stirred, carrying the scent of distant waters, teasing the edges of expectation. It brushed against the elder man's weathered face, and he smiled, sensing the subtle shift in the elements, a portent of the rains that would soon cascade from the heavens, the embodiment of Hara Ke's benevolence. Thank you, Hara Ke, for the sweet water of life, he murmured, his heart swelling with gratitude as he and his fellow villagers began the sacred task of blessing their tools and seeds. They worked in harmonious silence, each movement a tribute to the rhythm of nature and the nurturing hand of the goddess beneath the river, whose spirit infused with the very essence of the earth they toiled on. With each seed set into the ground, a silent prayer accompanied it, asking for growth, for providence, for the harmony of the seasons to continue unbroken. Today they sowed more than crops. They sowed the seeds of faith in the cycle of life, tended by Hara Ke's loving embrace, for she was their goddess, the goddess beneath the river.